Gi versus no gi in Jiu Jitsu, what's the difference? First of all, the fundamentals of Jiu Jitsu, things like base, posture, connection, weight distribution, those things are largely the same in Jiu Jitsu. All the fundamental techniques that we use in Jiu Jitsu, side mount escapes, all of those things work equally well either way. But there are some differences. The most notable difference is the range at which you can play Jiu Jitsu. In the gi, because you can grip and employ your feet, you can stretch people out and play at a greater distance. And a lot of the guard systems in Jiu Jitsu exploit the fact that you can keep people at a slightly greater range. Whereas in no gi, you have to learn how to clinch, you have to learn how to scissor, you have to learn 2-on-1s and other control mechanics. But inherently, those require you to be in tighter with your opponent. Next, there's friction. The gi has a lot of friction, and because people can hold on to the gi, it means that escaping is harder in the gi. You have to learn to strip grips. You have to deal with all that friction. You don't have the slipperiness that you have in no gi. A lot of times in no gi, if you're able to defend a little bit early, a lot of times you can just pull stuff out and exploit the fact that there's less friction there. Another difference is the speed at which you play Jiu Jitsu. No gi tends to reward athleticism, and in no gi, a lot of times you have to match the pace of your training partners because it's harder to slow people down no gi than it is in the gi. Someone older or smaller or more physically compromised, they will probably have more success in the gi because, again, you can slow people down a little bit easier. Which one is better for self-defense? I think they're both equally applicable. Some people might say that because nobody wears the gi on the street, gi training is irrelevant for self-defense, but people do wear clothing. And if you live in a moderate climate or a temperate climate, they're wearing hoodies and jackets and sweaters and coats. And so all of those things can be useful for self-defense. Which one should you train? The best is to train both. I love them both. The no-gi game in some ways is a little simpler because there are less techniques in it. Not that it's easy. Simple doesn't mean easy. It's just a little more constrained, and there's something appealing about that to me. But the gi game can be very intricate and very technical and very interesting as well, and there's a lot more techniques available. Ultimately, both will give you the best of both worlds, so train both.